Imagine a computer that's alive, one that grows, heals, and even reproduces. Instead of running on electricity, it's powered by sugar, just like you and me. This isn't science fiction, it's the emerging field of biocomputing. Scientists are building computers from DNA, proteins, and living cells, blurring the line between machine and organism. Nature has been processing information for billions of years. Your own cells are proof. What if we could harness that power for technology that's biodegradable, self-repairing, and even able to fight disease from within? Biocomputing isn't just about faster machines. It's about a new partnership with life itself. Let's explore how these living computers work, what they can do, and the future they might unlock. The future isn't just coming, it's growing. So, what is a biocomputer? It's a device that uses biological molecules like DNA and proteins to store and process information. Instead of ones and zeros, it uses the four-letter code of DNA A, T, C, and G. Scientists have encoded books, pictures, and even movies into DNA, packing massive amounts of data into microscopic molecules. To retrieve the data, they sequence the DNA and translate it back into digital information. But biocomputers don't just store data, they can process it too. Imagine a living cell programmed to detect a pollutant in water. When it senses the chemical, it glows green, signaling contamination. By designing new genetic pathways, we can turn cells into tiny, programmable computers. Cells already sense and respond to their environment. Now, we're teaching them to do it on command. We're not inventing computation from scratch. We're learning to program the oldest computers on Earth living organisms. This is the remarkable fusion of biology and information science. Welcome to the world of biocomputing. To program a cell, scientists build genetic circuits, biological versions of electronic circuits. In electronics, transistors act as switches, creating logic gates like AND, OR, and NOT. In cells, genes are the switches, turned on or off by specific molecules. For example, a gene might only activate if two chemicals are present, just like an AND gate. The output? A glowing protein, a medicine, or another biological signal. Scientists have built biological AND, OR, and NOT gates, linking them to create complex decision-making pathways. Imagine a cell programmed to produce a drug only if it detects a toxin and lacks a nutrient. These genetic circuits are the software of living computers, letting cells sense, process, and act. It's programming, but with life itself. With each advance, we're turning cells into tiny responsive robots. The possibilities for medicine, environment, and beyond are staggering. This is the new logic of life. Welcome to the era of genetic programming. Biocomputing isn't just a future dream, it's already making an impact. DNA data storage is revolutionizing archiving. A gram of DNA could store all the world's data. In medicine, smart bandages with engineered cells can detect infection and change color instantly. Living diagnostics could soon patrol our bodies, spotting disease before symptoms appear. Biocomputers are also environmental watchdogs. Engineered microbes can sense pollutants or toxins, glowing or changing color to signal danger. This enables rapid, low-cost environmental monitoring. Researchers have even built biocomputers that solve math problems or play games, proving the concept. From preserving knowledge to protecting health and nature, biocomputing is already here. The science is real, and the results are happening now. The revolution has begun. The future is alive. Biocomputers and silicon computers aren't rivals. They're specialists. Silicon computers excel at lightning-fast calculations and structured tasks. Biocomputers, though slower, can process problems in massive parallel, billions of cells working at once. For complex, sprawling problems, this parallelism is a huge advantage. Biocomputers are also energy efficient, running on sugar at room temperature, and can thrive in wet biological environments. They can adapt, heal, and even replicate, something no silicon chip can do. Silicon is rigid and unchanging. Biocomputers are endlessly versatile, sensing and responding to the world. They're ideal for tasks inside the body or in nature, like targeted drug delivery or environmental sensing. Each type has its strengths, one for structured math, the other for the messy world of biology. The future will be built by both, working together. It's not a competition, it's a collaboration. Welcome to the age of hybrid intelligence. The possibilities for biocomputing are vast. In medicine, programmable cells could hunt cancer, deliver drugs, or act as artificial organs. DNA data storage could preserve all human knowledge in a shoebox-sized archive, safe for millennia. Biocomputers could seamlessly interface with our brains, repairing neural circuits or enhancing cognition. We could design microbes to clean pollution, terraform planets, or create climate-smart crops. This isn't about replacing nature. It's about programming it to help us solve our biggest challenges. Biocomputing could transform health, data, and the environment. The only limit is our imagination. The future is programmable, and it's alive. Are you ready for it? Biocomputing's promise comes with big challenges. Living cells can mutate or behave unpredictably, so safety is critical. Scientists are developing genetic kill switches and synthetic dependencies to prevent engineered cells from escaping or causing harm. Security is another concern. Biocomputers could be hacked or misused, so new safeguards are needed. Storing sensitive data in DNA raises privacy risks. Biohacking could become a real threat. Building complex, reliable biocomputers is also tough. Biology is messy and unpredictable. We're still learning the rules of this new engineering. Overcoming these hurdles will take years of research and careful oversight. The path forward demands caution, creativity, and responsibility. Programming life raises profound ethical questions. Should we reprogram living things? Who owns a life-saving organism or its genetic code? Biocomputing could deepen inequality if only some have access to its benefits. As we shape life itself, we must ensure this technology is used wisely, justly, and for the good of all. We're writing a new chapter in the story of life, using DNA as both code and canvas. Biocomputing lets us become active participants in biology, not just observers. The potential is inspiring, but the responsibility is immense. We must build this future with care, ethics, and global cooperation. The line between technology and life is blurring. One day you might carry a living computer inside you or store memories in DNA. How does that make you feel? Excited? Apprehensive? The future is alive, and it's up to us to shape it wisely.